Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I thought I would talk about how to properly impose a wall calendar for print. This is going to be a little bit different than a normal print booklet setup because instead of everything binding here along the left hand edge, it's going to bind here along the actually here along the top, because this is going to open like a clamshell instead of your traditional left to right reading book. And to illustrate my point, if I go in InDesign here and I go into print booklet, and I've talked about how to use the print booklet function before, but if I go to my preview tab here, you'll notice that by default here, InDesign thinks that this is supposed to be binding along the left-hand edge here. So it thinks this is how the book is going to be opened, where you have the stapling here along the left-hand edge and you open it like a standard book reading from left to right. However, that's not how we want to do it because this needs to staple along the top here. Traditionally, we would have like a little hole punched here at the bottom, and then when you open this up, you'll expose it so that both of these panels are open together, and you have your photo here along the top panel and then your dates here along the bottom. And that holds true for the rest of this book here. We have a photo on top, dates on the bottom, and at the very end of the book we just have for our back page here the samples of all of the different photos that were used throughout the course of the calendar. So since this is going to be run like a book, it's going to be saddle stitched, we need to set it up as a saddle stitch book. Well, it's a little bit more difficult than your traditional setup because, like I said, you can't just go ahead and come in here and use the print booklet function. So today I figured I'd show the easiest way to achieve this, and what we're going to do is we're going to use PDF Snake for that. First off, what we're going to need to do is just create a PDF of this. So if I just go up to File, Export, I already have it saved here, but I'll just go ahead and hit Save and replace it. And I want to make sure to use my press quality setup here, and I want to make sure that my bleeds are properly set up. I'm going to use the document bleeds here, 0.125 inches, and I'll just go ahead and I will export this. Depending on your file size with all of the different photos, sometimes calendars can take a little while to export because the file size can be quite large. So here now, once this opens up in Acrobat, we'll take a quick preview here. This is our cover page. This is our top page of our first month of January. And then down below is the dates here for January of 2026. And if I just scroll through here, it's the same format here. And if I go into my pages here, you can see here's my cover. This is going to be the top panel when it's open, bottom panel, top panel, bottom panel, etc. And then all the way at the bottom, or the last page, I should say, we have our preview of all of the different photos used throughout the calendar. So now what we're going to do is we're going to minimize this and we're going to hop on over to PDF Snake. I have done a video about PDF Snake. I plan on doing some more in the future, but this is going to give us the easiest way to go ahead and set this up for print. So I'll just go ahead and click this browse to begin here, and I'm going to navigate here to my calendar file here. I'll open this up, and once we are here in PDF Snake, we have all of these different modules that we can use for setup. If we do a booklet, you can see again this thinks that we want to go ahead and do a saddle stitch along the left hand edge. So this would be the right page, left page, and obviously this is not going to work because even though our imposition is going to be correct, the setup is incorrect for the binding because we don't want it to bind here. We want it to bind at the top of the page here. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that, go back to my starting position here, and in PDF Snake there is this calendar option. Now what this does is instead of using a traditional saddle stitch book layout, this is going to impose it in a way that is going to make sense for a clamshell opening. So if I just kind of zoom out a little bit here so we get a couple pages, we can see here now, once I click on that, and I've set my document size to 13 by 19 because this is a 9 by 12 finish size calendar. So we're going to be printing this on a 13 by 19 size sheet. I have my cover, and my cover has been flipped the other direction, and as you can see here, our back page here is also been rotated around, and I'll show that in just a second. Here we have our January page for 2027, because this is going to appear the last page of the book, and this is our second page of our book essentially, because this is our top page of January 2026. So if I compare it here to the PDF that we had, here's our cover, here's our photo of the snowy mountains here, and then here is January of 2026. Well, we don't have the page for January 2027 until page 27 of the PDF. Back here, you can see this has already been imposed properly so that the pagination is correct when this is printed and assembled. I'll show a sample of what it looks like in just a moment. But basically our setup here, like I said, 13 by 19. We don't want to have any margins set up. We're going to center this output on the page. We're going to draw our crop marks, and you can set these to whatever length that you prefer. I have mine to 1/4 of an inch and 0.125 inches off of the artwork. I'm pulling the bleed information directly from the document, so everything here should be set to 0.125 inches. And then this is going to be, for our page layout area, we want this to be half sheet, and we're going to rotate the back cover. So if I have this unchecked, you'll notice here once it finishes refreshing, now these images are upside down. So if we were to set this up with a normal imposition software, this back page would come in upside down so that when your calendar is closed, you have the 2026 facing up, but you would have the back page facing down. So by having this set up here within PDF Snake, the back page is automatically rotated for us so that when the calendar is closed, whether you're reading it from the back page or from the cover page, everything reads facing up towards the spine. And that's exactly how we want it set up. So from here, everything should be good to go. We have our total of 13 sheets because this is a basically 13-month calendar plus the cover. We'll go ahead and we'll download our PDF file. Let me minimize this. I'll close this out, minimize that. And it's right here on the desktop. And this is now ready for printing. So we have our document set to 13 by 19 inches. We are going to print this basically binding along the long edge of the sheet. And when we finish, we will have a properly set up calendar. So let me go ahead and just minimize this, and you'll see here I took a little video. I just made this I shrunk it down to an 8.5 by 11 size piece of paper because I don't have a larger paper or a larger size printer at home. But you can see there, as I scroll through the book here, these photos here at the top properly correspond with the dates that are supposed to be there at the bottom. And once I get to the middle page here, there we go. And so you can see there's our staples. And if I rotate this around, my cover page is facing up and my back page is facing up as well. So everything lines up perfectly, just as it should for print. That way our file is all set up, ready to go. We can send it directly off to be printed, and we saddle stitch it, and we will have a nice finished calendar ready to hang up on the wall. So I hope that helps folks who are having a little bit of issue with doing imposition work set up for calendars. especially if you, in this case, if you're using a digital press, this is a very quick way to do it. So using PDF Snake, using the calendar setup, it's the way to go. If you haven't seen my video on PDF Snake, quick summary: PDF Snake is a free to use, free to try imposition software. Just go to pdfsnake.app. You are allowed to essentially download one imposition file per day, or you can go ahead and you can register for an account. It's only about $110 a year or so. It's fairly cheap, especially compared to some of the really expensive imposition software that exists out there. I'm not affiliated with PDF Snake at all. I just think it's a really, really great software piece to use. So please feel free to check it out, especially for something like this, because it's not as intuitive using a print booklet function in Adobe InDesign, or even setting it up directly in something like Fiery Impose. This software does a much better job setting up a calendar than you would otherwise. So I hope that helps someone. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below if you have any questions. As always, if you could please give a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. I'll leave a link down in the description below, and I'll go ahead and it's not a fancy calendar, but I mean, if you want to use it as a template or something like that, I'll go ahead and I'll leave this as a template for my InDesign file and all my photos and everything. You can purchase it from Patreon if you want to. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it as always. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.